welcome guys. Thank you very much for joining me. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna use the letters and numbers again, and we'll see what comes forward. If these are gonna have some special meaning for you, it might mean that this might be more of a personal message. So we have the number 7, and we do have the month of August that have come forward. And I had two that wanted, well, I had a few that actually wanted to drop out the back. We have 16, 20, March, 27. I'll grab a few more. It sounds like there's a little bit of rain from last night falling on the roof here too, dripping off the trees. We got 4, 30, 13. And now I'm being told I need to take letters. So we're going to set these guys aside and we're going to grab some letters and we'll see what comes forward and what significance they have for you guys. The letter C. So Spirit guides, can you bring me some more letters forward? For the collective, we have R, I, O, that's interesting, K. Let's see what else we got here. I got a weird vibe about some of these letters too. They don't have meaning for me, but I just got this funky vibe that they're speaking to someone. We have V and E were the last two that we got. We're going to go ahead and get going with these tarot cards. There's a few that wanted to pop out already. So there's definitely a message coming forward for someone. Walking away. Oh, the 5th chakra. This does speak to your throat chakra. This is like being able to speak your piece, being able to speak your mind, being able to communicate. Angel of balance. On the temple path, I feel like somebody had to step away from something because it was what was best for them. It's like whatever it was that they were in was a toxic environment. It might have been a relationship. It might have been with a career or work. We're going to pull more cards to figure out where kind of it all sits. But whatever it was taking somebody away from the path that they were meant to be on. It was bringing toxicity. It was bringing unbalance. I do feel like somebody had to find their own voice to be able to stand up for themselves and move away from whatever this was. We also have victory. I do feel like it was a victory being able to step away from this, being able to step away from this sort of poisonous energy that was taking somebody's, I feel like it was taking someone's joy and someone's happiness, because I can feel the emotions that went along with being in this situation. There was like darkness, there was like stress, there was depression, there was anxiety, and whatever this was. Appreciation. It's like somebody was not being appreciated for everything that they were doing to invest in a situation. It's like that was being completely overlooked. And I feel like somebody was giving until they were like an empty well, till there was nothing left to give. And now is a time of sort of healing, rest, rejuvenating. Angel of love, interesting. You know what? I don't feel like it's speaking to romance love. I feel like this angel of love is speaking more to somebody sort of like taking time for themselves now. Like this is a time to sort of be single. This is a time to live life on our own terms, to figure out what those terms are, and to be true to ourselves, because that's what I definitely feel the path that somebody's moving in. It's like honoring themselves, loving themselves, moving in a way that's true to them. We're going to grab more cards here, and I had a big bunch that wanted to come flying out. Strategy. Like somebody's making a plan. Somebody's making a plan. Attachment. All tied up, and door to spirit. No, this is what's going on. Somebody's trying to heal from whatever this was after walking away. Whatever or whoever they walked away from is trying to pull them back in. Is trying to keep them tied up, does not appreciate them moving away and moving forward, and is trying to draw them back into whatever it is. Door to spirit. That is a very interesting card to pull in this read. I don't know if somebody's getting funky dreams or they're getting messages that they feel like are coming from the other side, from loved ones, their spirit guides, but they definitely are. Whatever it is, they need to trust their intuition, and they are being told something. And they might be, I'm not entirely sure what it is. No, they know what it is. Like somewhere deep inside, you know exactly whatever this is, whatever door to spirit means to you, whether that's your loved ones that have passed or whether this is a higher force, you know what it's saying to you. And it's to not get re-involved in this chaos. It's to not get drawn back in by whatever this is. We're going to grab a few more. Door to value. That 3rd chakra is about your self-esteem and your self-empowerment. Oh, magician in the mirror. That's who you're dealing with. You're dealing with the magician in the mirror. I hate when this guy shows up. He's so greasy. He's somebody who doesn't like to be left behind. He's somebody who likes to be able to manipulate a situation. This was somebody who didn't appreciate everything that you were giving and who was actively trying to take advantage. This is not somebody who kind of does it without realizing they're doing it. This is somebody who's very much aware that they're being a jerk and that they're trying to take more than they're giving. And they're actively trying to manipulate someone to tie them up, to attach them, to keep them stuck in a situation. This is what somebody had to walk away from. They had to walk away from this dirty wizard, this magician in the mirror. So it doesn't necessarily mean that this is a male. This might be a female as well. But this is somebody who is really bad news and brings a lot of toxicity and unhealthiness into the lives of others. Journey. Interesting. No, I do feel like somebody's on their own journey. This journey ties into Temple Path. And it's like parting ways from this magician in the mirror is what had to happen so that somebody could continue on their life path. This magician in the mirror was just like a blip in the road. It was somebody who was holding them up. It was somebody who was stalling them, who was wasting their time. It's like if somebody really wants to have that true happiness and that inner peace and all of those beautiful things, they will not find it with this magician in the mirror. This is only darkness. This is only manipulation. It's like their path is meant to be in a different direction. That's going to bring them to victory. It's going to bring them to balance. It's going to bring them to healing and self-love. The fourth chakra, it is your heart chakra. So it does speak to relationships. It speaks to healing, anxiety. Yeah, this magician is coming back. This magician keeps coming back and trying to tie somebody up, using their words, using their manipulation, trying to draw somebody back in. See, broken heart, we have happy family, blossoming abundance, and garden on the gate. Garden in the gate. Garden in the gate tells me that this magician is always looking for other options. He's always hedging his bet. Whoever this person is, they are always hedging their bet, always looking for whatever is going to get them the most out of a situation. And this also applies to people that they deal with in relationships. It's like, how much can they get out of someone and who can give them the most? And that's who they're going to make a target for their manipulation. Not happy family. I feel like this is part of what they promised somebody. I feel like they promised... It's like they promised, I don't know if it was getting married and having kids or buying a home, but they did promise a life together. They promised building a life together. But it's not something that they were actually willing to give. That's not something they were actually after. This person is, like I said, they use words, they use manipulation. And this might be what they're actually using to try and draw somebody back in. Because maybe it was a bone of contention and that they kept somebody sort of at arm's length with empty promises, keeping them close. And so they know that this is something this other person desires and might have been part of the reason this person walked away. And so now they're using it as a tool to try and manipulate them back. I'd be very careful around this magician in the mirror. And I feel like this person who this read is for, who is dealing with this magician in the mirror, already knows that. I feel like, because they're the one who lived with them for how long. So they're the one who has a sniff as to what this person is all about. We're going to go ahead and shuffle up the tarot. We'll see what more specifics come through in the cards. Let's see. Oh, we have the Chariot card. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep on moving. Don't stop. Don't go back to whatever this was. Ten of Cups. It's not a Ten of Cups. It's a Four of Cups. And it's like they'll promise you the Ten of Cups, that they'll promise you this happy family. But what it is like just manipulation. They're never going to invest emotionally because this person just... I don't know if they just don't have it in them or aren't capable, or it's just something they don't feel like doing, or it's not something they want in their life, but they're not going to do it. Either way, they're not going to fucking do it. The Ten of Swords. Yep, but they're still spying since it came to an end. They're still spying, and they don't want it to be an ending. They want to keep being able to manipulate. There's the Magician card again, just showing up like that magician in the mirror. It's just straight manipulation too. I do feel like this ending was the best thing that could have happened to the person who walked away. I was like, holy crap, getting rid of this toxic energy in your life is like the best thing that could have possibly happened. We're going to grab more cards here because this person's pretty dark and nasty. I don't know what their deal is. Maybe it'll come through in the cards. Ace of Swords. But a lot of these cards, all of these ones, came out sideways. So this person will use lies. They will twist the truth. They will twist the truth that you would like to hear, to tell you what you'd like to hear, to bring you back in and manipulate you. They're all about cycles. They are a player. This person is just trying to draw you back into these cycles, to the same cycle of crap. You will never get to the 10 of Cups. This person will make sure of it. All this will do is go round and round and round and round until possibly they find somebody who they feel like they can get more out of or manipulate more. And then they'll move to that person and they'll go round and round and round and round. I think the main thing is this person doesn't like being recognized for what they are and people stepping away from them. It's like that offends them. So they have like this deep need to try to draw you back in. And I think it's so that they can just drop you. It's so that they can have you invest your feelings and then they can just drop you and break your heart. And then they're going to feel good about the situation ending. Like I said, this person's freaking dark. This person is no one you want near. It's just a cycle of drama. There are no new beginnings. And if you come back, it would just start that cycle of drama all over again. Conflict, drama, BS. I don't know if it's like fighting all this crazy shit and breaking up and then getting back together and making promises. You have that short honeymoon period and then it turns back into the drama and the fighting and maybe a bit of a breakup and we get back together and then the promises is like a fucking around and around and around. The whole thing makes me dizzy just thinking about it. Somebody really had a lot of courage in breaking free of this. The Lover's card and the Two of Cups, interesting. You know, I'm going to tell you, like, you might have some kind of connection with this person because this has been going on for a while. You know, your heart was invested. And I do feel like the two of you came together for a specific reason. I do feel like it's to learn lessons. And for you, it might be setting boundaries and being able to recognize red flags and then sort of like acting on your intuition when you feel like something's hinky or something's wrong instead of sort of setting it aside because it doesn't quite jive with what you really want or you really wish this could become. But for this person is to pull their head out of their ass and to recognize a good partner when they have it and to change their ways. But this person is not ready to learn their lessons. They are nowhere near learning their lessons. The King of Cups. Yeah, they're just pissed off. Even in that King of Cups, I see somebody who's like pissed off that they got left behind. Pissed off that they're not in control. This person likes to be in control of everybody. They are so manipulative. They are just nothing but just mind games. Just straight mind games messing with you. The Eight of Cups. You moving on and moving forward, but their thoughts are still very much focused on you. Extremely focused. I see that in the Three of Pentacles, but I see a lot of darkness in their thoughts. It's like, how dare you step away from me? How dare you take your power back? How dare you? Like I said, they want to draw you back into the cycle, but it's only to feed their ego. And once they have you invested, they'll either continue this crazy ass cycle or they'll just break it off and make sure that they do it in a way that absolutely breaks your heart. And then they'll feel good about themselves. This person is not a good person to be near. The Queen of Cups. I see you healing. I see in this Queen of Cups, I see you're moving away from this Five of Cups. You're starting to heal your heart. You're starting to cut these ties to the past. You don't want nothing to do with this anymore, but it's like this person is actively trying to draw you back in. I'm being told the word soulmate. I feel like this is a term that they throw around to try and manipulate you back in and feed into this false Ten of Cups that they're promising you. They're trying to tell you, we're soulmates. I need you. I can't live without you. I feel like these are some of the things that they're telling you. That High Priestess tells me that you know it's bullshit. Your intuition, that door to spirit is going off. You know it's bullshit. You can feel it's bullshit. You know it has nothing to do with you. You know this is a bad idea. I don't even know how much of this I need to tell you because I feel like deep down inside you already know. You already know. And it's like... You know, it's funny because the Four of Swords usually represents healing. I do not see that in this card. And I do feel like it goes to this person that you're dealing with, this manipulator. It's like this person will not heal because they are too pissed off. They are too hyper-focused. They are not ready to ascend. They don't like being left out in the cold. Absolutely they don't. They're the one who likes to do that to others. They don't like it to happen to them. Page of Cups. Yeah, see, they're going to come back. They're going to come back with this bullshit friendship. They're going to come back with all these fake promises and shit you've heard before, too. And you know it's all lies. You know it's all crap. Even in that, it's funny, that Nine of Cups, I see this person is just looking to feed their ego. This person is just looking to do what makes them feel good in the moment. The Three of Swords and the Two of Swords. You know, that that Three of Swords, that heartbreak, that separation, separating yourself from heartbreak. The Two of Swords is that indecision. Do I go back? You already know the answer to that. You know the answer. If you go back, it's the same shit over and over again. And it's going to stall out your journey, because your journey is bigger than this. Your universal life path is bigger than this. You have bigger and better things to do, and you have happiness waiting for you in the future. And you will not find that with this person. Even the Six of Swords says it. Moving on. Moving on. You don't need this loser in your life. You absolutely do not. You deserve better than this crap. You do not have to put up with it. The Three of Cups. They're a player. They are absolutely a player. They've been spying on you the entire time. And they don't want you to find happiness. They want to hold you back from your journey. They want to tie you up. The Two of Wands. Yeah, they are trying to draw you back in because they want to treat you as an option again. They like to have options. They like to have many people to manipulate. Absolutely. Absolutely. I see you in this Three of Wands, though. I feel like they're screwing with your heart and they're screwing with your emotions, trying to draw you back in. But at the end of the day, I do see you're stronger than that. And I do see that you already know that it'll be more of the same. And you are focused on moving forward. Even though this is hurtful and it brings emotions up again, it probably brings up tears again, I still don't see you stepping back into this. I don't. The Queen of Pentacles. Because I feel like you're coming into your self-confidence here. You're believing in yourself. You're finding stability. You're finding balance after they had you fucking thrown off for a good long while. And they're going to promise you the world. They're going to promise you the world. They're going to promise you a family. They're going to promise you a home. Whatever it is that Ten of Cups means to you, that's what they're going to feed you. But you're like, it's crap. You've done this to me before. You've breadcrumbed me. I stayed in it way too fucking long and I'm not doing it again. And I see that in the Nine of Wands. Your inner strength coming out and blocking this person, coming at them with the truth. I know what the truth is. You're not an emperor. Absolutely not an emperor. This person likes to build themselves up. This person likes to fluff their own ego. Interesting. The Karma card popped out. Karma, interesting. I want to know where Karma sits because I feel like there's some sort of a turn here on their side. Ten of Wands, burdened, the shadow side. I think something's coming back to bite them in the ass. I don't think it has anything to do with you. I think there's something deeper from their past or something that they did to somebody else that is actually about to come back and bite them in the ass. And about to bring some pretty heavy burdens. I am being told money, finances. So I don't know how that fits in. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know if this is like a kid they ran away from without paying child support, or if this is someone they stole from and they're about to get sued, or whatever the fuck this is. But I am being told finances. This is based on something they did in the past, not to you, but to somebody else. And it's about to catch up with them, and they're about to wind up pretty fucking burdened. The Star card. Interesting. I do see you found... I feel in that like you've come to that realization that this person is toxic. This person is no good for you. I feel like once that switch was flipped, no matter, how they mess with your heart, it's like you can't overlook that now. It's like there's no going back. There is no going back after recognizing what this person is all about. I don't feel like you can ever backtrack now and see them any differently. Interesting, the Queen of Wands. See, this is you coming into your own leadership, coming into your own self-esteem, your own self-empowerment, doing for you, building for you. I feel like you're attracting attention of more than just this person. It's not really playing into the cards, but I do have this distinct impression that you're being noticed. I don't think this person likes that because this person has been spying on you. This person is more concerned about money and finances. This person is more concerned about themselves. Yeah, see, they're coming forward. They're going to come forward with an offer, but it's not a genuine one. We got that sneaky Seven of Swords. There's still sneaky energy. Whatever they tell you, whatever promise they make, it's crap. And honestly, I don't know why I'm telling you that because I think you freaking know it already. I think it's absolutely clear to you. It's like they're after something that you have. I do think it might be finances with this trouble that's coming their way as well. You might find an increase in them trying to get a hold of you or come back into your life. They do have ulterior motives. Many ulterior motives. This person is a master manipulator. You did the best thing by getting rid of this energy in your life. You're finding your inner strength now. You're finding your inner strength, and you are building towards your own abundant harvest, because now having this person out of your life, you're able to continue forward on your universal life path and where you're supposed to go, because this person is not meant to be in your life. This person has their own lessons to learn on their own path, their own karmic debts to pay, and that is all on them. You have a much more beautiful journey forward here. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed that read. If you did, please hit that like, that subscribe. It helps the channel to grow. Have a great day, everyone.